Welcome everyone to episode 50 of the COD Casuals. We're your host Justin.
And I'm Mike.
How you doing, Mike?
Lovely.
Good?
Lovely.
Good.
Yeah. Good weekend. Weather hasn't been too. I mean, it's been pretty damn cold though. That's the only thing.
It's New England though.
Yeah,
Gotta
exactly.
expect that.
Yeah. No, you know what's really annoying is because I think it was like pouring rain and then it snowed a little bit and then it dried up.
Yeah.
The cars are just absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
Like covered in stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went and got my car washed.
Yeah.
And then I was driving back from work, toast again. I was
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
But it looked so bad. I had to. I was like, I can't drive around like this.
Yeah.
Now it's already screwed up again.
I think I've only gone to the car wash like once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In your whole life?
Yeah.
Really?
No, like the car that I like when I graduated high school and stuff and like drive my car more.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just I'm lazy about that, and also like when it snows, I'm the type of person, if it's messy and it's going to be messy again, why am I going to clean it?
Right.
Because
Yeah, no, I
in the
agree.
summer, I'll like...
You'll get it washed.
Yeah, we don't go to the car wash, really. Like, we just wash it by hand and stuff. In the summer, it makes sense for me to wash it. Mm-hmm. But in the winter, to me, it's like, it's going to get messy anyway with all the salt.
You know what I did, which was weird, is because it was near my work, the car wash was, and I mean, I haven't been to one of these in a long time, but where you actually... Maybe this sounds like so stupid, but I actually just sat in the car as they were doing it.
Yeah.
Because the one that's near us, right, where we live, that car wash, you have to get out. Like, they get you out of the car, and then you just watch your car getting washed. This time I was going through it, dude, it was sick.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, I've only gone through one of those once.
Dude, it's scary, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was expecting the glass, my car just come crashing down. But no, otherwise, I haven't really been up to much. We've been chilling this weekend watching the football games since it's a big playoff week.
Yeah.
The Packers lost. R.I.P. We were devastated.
Probably Rodgers' last game as a Packer.
Yeah, right.
Going out on a loss.
Yeah. You think he's going to the Steelers?
I don't know. No idea.
Yeah.
But I would assume it's his last game.
Can you imagine?
So if you're a Packers fan, sorry.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to go through a rebuilding phase.
Right. Well, and the thing too, man, as we were pulling for the Packers to win that game.
Yeah.
Just because, again, like, I like that storyline. Aaron Rodgers, he's wrapping up the year.
Yeah.
As a Packer, I'm like, dude, go out on a big W.
Yeah.
Just like go out, ride that wave. Get another title.
Yeah,
Peace
that's
out.
That's what you want.
Right.
The majority of people never get that though.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
always on a loss.
It was like Big Ben, same thing, right?
Yeah.
With the Steelers. I was like,
Why
I wanted
not?
them to go and just absolutely go off, and it didn't happen.
Yeah. So I mean, as a Packers fan, I'm sure you're very, very sad.
Yeah.
So,
Worried.
yeah.
And
Well, we
rightfully
went
so.
through that with Brady. So
Yeah, we
I
went
don't
through.
feel bad.
No, that's the way it goes. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? Now, him and then the games, because we're recording this on Sunday again, the games that are going on today, what is the Buccaneers and Bills game?
Rams.
Oh, Rams game, and then it's going to be, who is it?
Bills, Chiefs.
Yeah, Bills, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Dude, that's going to be a good game. The Bills, Chiefs game?
Yeah.
That's going to be sick.
Both of the games today are going to be really good because, I mean, there's a lot of storyline in both of them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I mean, those are two big teams that could potentially go away.
Yeah, exactly.
And I want one of those to go away. Like, I want either the Chiefs or the Bucks to go away.
Yeah,
because I don't want it to be another Chiefs Bucks Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Nah.
Rams and Bucks. I personally I want the Rams to win, but at the same time, I don't really care about the game. I just want it to be a good one.
Yeah.
Because if the Rams win, I want the Rams to win everything, and if the Bucks win, I want them to win everything.
Yeah. Right.
So, and the Bills Chiefs game, doesn't matter who wins again because I want the NFC to win.
Right.
But I want the Bills to win.
Yeah, dude. If the Bucks win today, playing against the Rams, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you were telling me again, because I'm trying to get better with my football knowledge. Because the Bucks are so damaged right now, if Brady can somehow pull that dub out, that'd be absolutely insanity.
If he somehow pulls it off, because I mean, he's Tom Brady. If anyone can do it, it's Tom Brady because he did it with the Patriots.
Yeah, right.
With worse receivers. So if he can do it, he's winning the whole goddamn thing. And then,
right.
Maybe retiring.
Yeah.
But there have been a lot of like every year there's always news with him retiring and stuff. But his contract ends this year.
Yeah.
So, and he hasn't made any statements about it, which that's just typical Brady. He's not going to say anything because he's got one job.
Yeah.
One focus. Make it to the Super Bowl and win.
Yeah, right.
So,
So it's exciting. We're definitely gonna be watching that. As we've been watching too, there's the CDL kickoff classic things going on.
Yeah.
So we've been watching that. It was cool to see the Boston team play.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they didn't win the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see Boston out there actually playing in the CDL.
Yeah.
So
Having
shout
a
out to
team
the
to root
Boston
for.
boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we loved it.
Yeah. We'll talk about that for like a few minutes, like later in the podcast.
But I will say though, dude, the biggest thing that we have to talk about, right? Everyone, I'm sure, and their mother has heard about this, is the big thing that's going on with Call of Duty's future here.
Yep. Yeah. Microsoft acquired Activision for $68.7 billion.
Yeah, $95 a share.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nuts. I don't own any stock in them.
I
don't know. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So I didn't know. I was like, oh damn.
I didn't check, but
right.
I can tell you right now I've lost a lot of money for me.
Yeah, right.
In the stock market in general.
Oh yeah, bro. The stock market's terrible right now. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't want to get depressed right now. I've lost a few thousand. Sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, this was insane news. This came out of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
Like we just all woke up. And I can't remember what day this was. This article that we're looking at was published by the boys at Microsoft News. This was January 18th.
Yeah.
So this was just this past week.
Yeah.
I wake up, go on Twitter, and then it's CDL Intel or Call of Duty or Charlie Intel just tweets out like, hey, Activision Blizzard gone.
Yep.
They're being bought out. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. So, we'll go into, the rumors and stuff about what could happen to COD and whatever.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a big change. Well, it's a big change for Activision, and it could mean a big change for, players of Call of Duty.
Oh, big time.
Because some of these rumors are nuts. And we can go into the first one, that COD is rumored to be stopping their annual release. Mm-hmm. That's big because everyone knows every single COD, every single year there's a new one.
I'm raising my coffee to that right now.
Yeah.
That needs to happen, bro.
Yeah, because I think I mentioned this in a previous podcast that Call of Duty needs to be a standalone game. Mm-hmm. And when I mean standalone game, just think of like Fortnite, CSGO, Valorant, any single player game where, the developer would go in and just update it throughout the whole year, basically. And then each developer has time to just push out their own updates.
Yep.
And, but that also means like a bunch of microtransactions every year, which that sucks.
Yeah.
But you can't really avoid that.
No, I think the whole like complaining about microtransactions. I mean, look, it's the future. It's what's going to happen. It's here to stay.
Yeah.
There definitely can be the refinement and the lack of exploitation of it.
Yeah.
Like we see right now in Vanguard, which we've constantly bitched about, and rightfully so,
And
I
Fortnite.
think. Yeah, in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Where some of these games, there's no way to earn things through playing.
Yeah.
You have to buy them.
Yeah.
Again, I've seen people have other takes than us on it, but dude, I'll die on that hill, dude, about Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4?
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 mainly, though.
Yeah.
Right? Their loot crate system was the best.
Yeah. Me too. I would completely agree with that.
You and me will die on that hill. You could buy things.
Yeah.
With like actual cash, or you could play the game a lot, earn COD points, and simply buy that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope they do that if COD does stop annually. Again, this is all rumors. It's weird because I definitely have pros and cons to this because I think that's what makes COD really unique because every year you get a new one from a different developer.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
We don't know what we're gonna get every year. But if we get the same COD every single year, that could be bad for like casuals. I don't know, like us, especially if we don't like the game from the start.
Right.
Imagine if it's the same engine like this Vanguard.
Yeah.
Engine MW. We weren't even big fans of this to begin with.
Right.
Imagine if we have that forever.
Yeah. And that's the thing we've talked about before. I think as long as Warzone's around, this engine's going to be the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're just going to ride this and use it because they're trying to have that transition of people who play Vanguard or play the current multiplayer COD to playing Warzone.
Yeah. And which I don't like that. I think that's why people didn't like Cold War.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the same as Warzone. You know, it was regular COD without the tactical sprint.
Exactly.
And hot take, I think Warzone ruined COD, just like multiplayer in general. You know, if you like Warzone, that's fine with me. Like, Warzone's fun with friends and stuff, but I don't know. I like, again, you and I, we don't like it all that much. And I hate the movement. I hate it. I hate the tac sprint. That's my big thing. Like, that needs to get removed.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get removed.
Now, in Warzone, for us, too, again, like, we're also coming from being PS4 players.
Yeah.
Like, it's so frustrating. Anyone who plays it on PS4 right now understands that. It is painful to play on there, you know? And we were talking before we started this episode, you know, we still wouldn't play, like, I wouldn't grind Warzone out all the time, even if I was on a PC.
Yeah.
I would still just be playing multiplayer COD like we do now.
Yeah.
But I would definitely not have as much like weary of going into it. You know, I'd be like, let's do it. Like, why not? But now when we go in, I'm like, oh man, here we go again.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm like, dude, it's gonna be a rough one because it's just gonna be painful to play.
Yeah. So I mean, again, like, even if if we did like Warzone, and we'd still be playing multiplayer a lot, all the time. Like, you know, maybe once a month we'll decide, all right, let's jump to Warzone.
Yeah.
But yeah, with I don't know, with these rumors of one COD forever, like, it's really interesting.
Yeah, I think if something like that, if it's one COD, like, and they just kind of stop doing that, I think that's bad. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Personally, I think what would be better is if they adopt like the Assassin's Creed mentality, where they do like one COD, but it's like one every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know,
every other year.
Yeah. Like on a was it like a biannually, something like that?
Yeah, biannually.
Yeah. You know, just because the biggest problem with this year, last year, and I mean MW, even MW, past 3 years, honestly. I mean, you could probably you can make an argument for going even farther back than that. But the biggest problem with all these games has been, the lack of polish.
Yeah.
These games come out, they're $60 and they're not finished.
Yeah.
And you, like, us as the consumer, we're like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing this buggy, broken game that is not complete. The only thing that's complete is the campaign.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And everything else is not finished. And a lot of that, like, you know, is part of COVID, COVID restrictions and everything. That's had an impact on it for sure. But the other part of it is they just got these deadlines. They have to make these deadlines.
Yeah, they have to get this out.
Yeah, no matter what. And part of that is because now you can just go and, you know, you can go and put patches out in these games like instantly, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's what they call them all the time. They've been around forever. Day one patches.
Yeah.
You know? Like the whole concept of that's kind of whack. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to go and fix a bunch of big stuff like from the beginning of the game. It's like, yo, shouldn't this stuff already have been like fixed before you made me buy it?
And when we're talking about patches, we're talking about like buggy stuff, you know, like not like weapon balances and things like that, because that's never going to happen. Because I mean, I think you're very ignorant and dumb if you think every gun's balanced right out of the box. Yeah, because that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no shot.
Only people that like play the game all the time will know what needs to be balanced. But yeah, like stuff that we've talked about, the control, capping the flag, why is the control progress bar like in my red dot sight? Yeah, stuff like that.
To me, that just shows that there's like a lack of QA testers. Or people who are just out there who play the game once it's done and they're testing the game, make sure everything's good, and
or not even. Well, they're not testing it in depth because there's a deadline. They're like, just push it out.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to.
Yeah, there's a lack of that. Yeah. So then these things, they just kind of throw it together. Yeah. And it's done. You know, like something along those lines is I was listening to an episode of The Flank, another, and we mentioned them before, another Call of Duty podcast. And they had one of the guys on there talking about Control, which, again, we rant and rave about Control. Oh, we love that. And in Black Ops 4, Control was so much fun. And even in Cold War, Control was so much fun. But that's because Control was like the primary focus, right? Control is like for Treyarch, they made that game mode, right? So that's like their bread and butter. They love that, okay? And they know that that's always going to be like, you know, for casuals, it's a big thing. And obviously they have to think too about competitive people, like they're, you know, going to be playing professionally. and they design the maps like a handful of maps around that mode, how they're going to play. And that's why they're so good. And in this game, it's the exact opposite. A lot of the game modes are just an afterthought, and they're like, oh, we got some cool maps. Like, they look nice, and they've got some cool ideas. And then they dump all their game modes into it, and they're like, oh, this map sucks. Fuck it. We're just going to send it. And then you have it anyway. And then you get some of these maps where we're watching professionals play them, or we play them, and we're like, dude, what is going on here? Like, this map, like, it's a good map, but it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you can't just slap flags like everywhere and expect it to work.
Yeah. No.
And probably from the casual aspect, like, people aren't really thinking too much into that. They think the map just sucks.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's definitely a fair case too, because some of these maps in Vanguard definitely are not the best. But you can't just take a game mode and slap it on a map and expect it to do well, especially like on this game.
No, you can't.
There's a lot of stuff that we've complained about, like squad spawns and how the maps actually are and things like that. But with if COD's released annually or stopped releasing annually, and they're just continue to update it like through its life cycle, that, I don't know. There's so many pros and cons to it. Like, I think it is a good thing because it would help COD a lot.
Right.
And it would give more variety, at least, like, with new maps and, like, new guns, things like that.
No, I agree.
But the con is, what if right from the start it's not a good game and they just keep pushing out updates like, oh, we'll fix this. We'll fix this.
Yeah.
And the microtransactions that we keep talking about, what if there is no way to earn like COD points playing the game, and we're stuck playing the same game every single year, and the amount of hours and days we put into the game, we don't get anything.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
The current state right now, the like the calling cards, the rewards that we get and emblems, if I think I have like 3 days on this game. You're probably around that too.
Yeah, I have over 3 days now.
Yeah. And the amount of time that we put into it, like, we completed the challenges, got the calling cards and stuff, but that's it. So imagine if we're doing the same thing in a COD that's not released every year and we get nothing from it.
Yeah, exactly. No, there has to be a good balance of, like, with the slowdown of the releases, doing them, once every 2 years, there has to be so much more at launch. There has to be more incentive. There's just got to be way more effort and time put into having people like stay for the game, because that's the biggest problem with Call of Duty in general we've seen forever is just the drop off, and how so many games like we're seeing right now with Fortnite, like, they're so good at constantly like bringing it back up, it's really hyped and then it kind of drops down and then they bring it back up and it drops down. Call of Duty's like, it's up and then it goes down and then it just stays down.
The only time it comes back up again is the model that they have right now, releasing another game.
Yeah, exactly.
The hype builds back up again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But throughout the life cycle of that one game, like, it's long and no one cares. It's like, all right, game's out, and then like a month later, not even, people are just like,
and that's like what I'm afraid of, because if they do switch to just only having one COD, and they, everyone plays for a whole year and they don't like the updates, and then they have one major update, right, and everyone comes back and is hyped again, like Fortnite, and then it drops off again, because like both models could end up working, or they could be the exact same. So I mean, this is a bigger conversation for everyone at Activision and Microsoft, obviously, talking about this, but if they execute it well, it can work out really, really well. And it'd be interesting to see, like, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, what they do with that. Because imagine if all three just came together into one company. Like, they would just rename the entire company. Or if there's only one COD, are they just going to switch off every year?
Can you imagine that merger?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Can you imagine that?
Everyone hating each other.
That would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
They just have like one super team.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That'd be a lot of clashing.
Yeah, that definitely won't happen in our lifetime. That'll take so long to happen.
Yeah.
That would be really good, because again, there's certain things that like both teams do well. And obviously just there's great people on both both teams. I mean, we voiced our reasoning as to why COD, we think it's in the state that it is.
Yeah.
And I really don't think it's always the developers.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think it's the guys who are working on the game. We know, smiling, winking. It's the people who are above them that are the real problems with it. Because everybody that works at all these development teams, they're all incredibly talented, and they could put out good games, but they need time. And they need to get stuff just done, and they need less restrictions.
Yeah, exactly.
There's certain things that Activision and other companies, mainly Activision, now Microsoft, they want for every game. Like they need to meet these requirements.
Yeah, and it's just the bigger the company, it's hard to get like all that stuff approved quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
And COD's just one of those games where, I mean, I guess like any game, like it needs to be tested by people that play the game a lot, and I'm sure they have those testers that play the game. A lot on definitely a casual perspective. And, I mean, when you pick up any game, like, you're probably going to like it at first until you put in hours and hours and days of playing. Then you really find the things that need to be fixed.
Yeah.
But, how often do people think, like, the incinerator grenade, right?
Yeah.
We think that is very broken, and I'm sure other people think that's really broken in the game, too.
Oh, yeah.
But I guarantee you there are people that think, oh, man, this is so cool. And it's super fun to the game.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Two sides to it. But
it wouldn't surprise me if people think that.
Yeah. Like, from our perspective, like, yeah, it's cool, but it's bullshit.
Oh, yeah, it's trash. Yeah. It's trash.
And, we'll see what happens with this, because, again, like, this is a really big deal that Microsoft is acquiring Activision, and these big rumors are coming out. But this won't go into effect like right now. Like we're in the middle of a game right now.
Yeah.
But that's one big rumor. Another rumor that I think they've already announced, like this isn't happening, was Call of Duty being a exclusive to Xbox.
Yeah,
they denied that.
Cap. Yeah, not happening. Thank God.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be lightly. That would be the dumbest thing they could ever do.
Yeah.
And I think thankfully they're not that dumb that they would do that.
They would kill off so many fans.
Yeah, the player base, on both sides too.
Yeah.
Even the people who get the game, they'd be like, hey, yo, what? Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
No, so that's definitely not going to happen. So thankfully we don't have to worry about that. That would
settle the debate of Xbox players are way better than PlayStation players.
Yeah, right. Now, it would suck though because, I mean, with it, like with Microsoft taking over now, there's definitely going to be, I say like not a bias, but like Microsoft or at least like Xbox people, they're definitely going to get stuff a lot earlier. Like we've been blessed with that for over the past
4 years.
Yeah, a whole life cycle. Well, yeah, maybe even more now. The whole life cycle of the PS4.
Yeah,
PS4 people got stuff way earlier.
Yeah.
But now it's obviously going to be Microsoft. Oh, it's going to be Xbox.
Yeah.
Since Microsoft and Sony are two different companies.
Yeah,
I see people online like talking about these exclusive Sony games and how like they're gone.
Yeah,
dude, I have no idea what people are talking about. Like people think that like Microsoft is absorbing like they're absorbing Sony.
Yeah,
yeah, like they're talking about we're gonna lose these exclusives. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm
like, dog, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, people clearly just tweet without even thinking.
Yeah, but yeah, well, under this whole thing, right? Microsoft, I mean, they got Call of Duty, but big then they got Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, the god tier game Candy Crush.
Yeah,
like they've got quite a few games in the mobile gaming realm, which for people who don't know, the biggest gaming platform or like form of gaming is mobile gaming.
Yeah,
that's what it's like 95%. I think that's what they said in this article. It's something like that. It's like mobile is the largest segment of gaming. Nearly 95% of all players playing globally enjoying games on mobile.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
like that 5%. Like we think we're massive, but bro, we're minuscule.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you got your grandma out here playing Candy Crush, playing boards with friends, and all this crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, exactly. Yeah, your grandma's not hopping on playing Diablo.
Yeah.
Frying people.
Mobile gaming's huge.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone has a phone.
Yeah,
pull out a random game and play.
Yeah, so. They got obviously Activision Blizzard, but they got all that stuff too with it, which is really cool. But yeah, going back to it, I think this is a good thing for Call of Duty. I think that, I mean, you can tell me what you think. I think Microsoft saw what's happening with Activision Blizzard, saw that there's like a really strong and powerful IP being Call of Duty that they have, and obviously a few other things that they have.
Yeah.
And how much heat Activision's under right now, and they're like, hey, we'll come in
and save you guys.
Yeah, let's save you.
Yeah.
Let's get you out of this.
Yeah.
Let's buy you out.
Yeah.
We'll take care of this.
I'm sure that was definitely part of it. And I mean, this is very clearly like they wouldn't acquire Activision if, they didn't see any potential in them.
Yeah.
Because Vanguard, like a lot of people don't like the game, but it was still top 5 games bought within November.
Yeah.
And like Call of Duty will always be that because it's Call of Duty, regardless of everyone talking trash about it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It doesn't matter. Usually, the people that talk trash about the game still buy the game just to play it to talk trash.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Which logic?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Don't spend the $60 then.
Yeah, just don't buy it. If you think it's a bad game, just don't buy the game.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of like what we were talking about. I mentioned earlier. Is a problem is with some of these games, like there is the hype and some of the flash that like these games look good when they're being shown off.
Yeah.
It's been a great thing that they've been within the last since MW. That was the first year I think they did it, right? I could be wrong where they did a alpha and a beta for console.
Alpha and beta.
I could be wrong on that.
No, you're right.
I think that
to everyone that's free, yeah, definitely. Because I know there were definitely betas before, but you had to pre-order the game to get it. But in this, like, you still have to pre-order it, but if you pre-ordered it, you would get, like, a week, like, early access.
Yeah.
But it's free for everyone, at least at alpha for the past games, yeah.
Yeah, and even in some of those, like, that's been great that they've done it, but some things with it, like, again, you don't know what you're totally getting into, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the alpha for Vanguard was Champ Hill.
Yeah.
And then the beta was god-awful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we had already pre-ordered the game, and we're like, I remember those conversations on the mic. We're like, dude, the game better be fixed.
Needs
like,
to be fixed.
Yeah, I'm like, because this is unplayable.
Yeah,
and now at that point, I'm like, yo, what's the point of the beta? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if your game is that busted right now, and I get it, people say, oh, it's the beta. I'm like, homie, I get it's the beta, but dude, there's some serious problems with this game.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I'm going to be devil's advocate for that because I was definitely the person that was like, it's a beta. Imagine if they released that on console like that because they thought it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. There's, for me with that stuff, with the beta being like that, that's such an obvious problem to me. Like, I feel like the point of the beta is to kind of, you can still get like big points that need to be fixed.
Yeah.
But a lot of small things too that like you really need to play a little bit to understand. But you load in 10 seconds and you're like, whoa. Yeah. Like, this game is horribly optimized.
Well, that's
now, you know?
Yeah. I like to think of it as like, do you think these developers are loading into the game on a PS4 and thinking it's like that?
No, that's the thing.
That's why I think every game needs to have a beta, regardless if it's shit like on the beta. Like, it needs to be there, so then these problems are voiced. Because clearly, we talked about it. Everyone else said it. The beta wasn't good.
Yeah,
and it was fixed. We loaded into the game day one, and that the problem of the frame rate on consoles and stuff, it was fixed.
Yeah, thank God.
And I remember talking about that because on specifically Hotel Royale, when we were running around on the beta, it was so choppy. Yeah. So choppy.
Yeah. But then it was funny because I remember, for obvious reasons, but when you went and played Champ Hill, it was nice.
Yeah.
Like, Champ Hill ran nice. And then you just it was almost like a step backwards, but it's because of the game modes too.
Yeah,
you know? And that's why Warzone's like that too, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why for us it's so frustrating with Warzone because it's been so long and they're not doing anything about it, or they're not able to. It's just kind of sitting there. You're like, what's going on with it?
Yeah. And Warzone is again a whole separate issue, which we can talk about a little bit, but we just don't play it all that much. Where that's the thing, we don't play Warzone that much, so if it's fucked, it's whatever.
Yeah, and you think too, bro, it's the people who play Warzone are saying the same shit about Vanguard multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's totally destroyed, and they're just like,
as long as Warzone's fixed, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, okay. Do you think? I could be completely out of my tree. Does any the big Warzone streamers like Huskers and Swag and do these guys play Vanguard? Have they ever played the multiplayer?
I'm sure they've played it, but they don't play it like because I mean in their head I feel like most top streamers think Warzone's way more fun than multiplayer, which I definitely do get because it's more variety.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just in that small pool of not small, but we like multiplayer and we watch competitive COD. I think that's a big reason why we stick to multiplayer because we like watching the pro players play.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. No, I agree.
And we didn't fall into that huge hype train of battle royales.
No,
that's the other thing. Fortnite, I remember when it happened, and we would just hop on play every now and then.
Yeah,
but both you and I, we didn't just play it all day because it came out and everybody was playing it.
Yeah, no, I mean we like some of the battle royales and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not. They didn't.
It's just not our thing. Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong if you like it. It's just for us, it wasn't. I don't know. We're very traditional with the Call of Duty.
We want multiplayer. 6v6.
Yeah. Well, something that I think we could talk about since if you have any notes on it was season 2, season 2 update, right? So season 2. Season 1's already kind of coming to an end here.
It was supposed to end.
Yeah, it was already supposed to end, but it hasn't. I think their main reason was just because season 2 had to get delayed.
Yeah, so season 2 got postponed to Valentine's Day weekend.
That's a dub. Okay.
So,
I will gladly wait.
Yeah, because they're trying to fix all the bugs and gun issues. They need more time, And if you need more time, take it. Because I'd rather them push out a massive update and fix a lot of these bugs and problems then release again season 1 when they released it a lot of stuff was broken right off the bat, so at least they're acknowledging the shit's broken.
Well, and even within the season 1 right now, some of the stuff they've put out that Mastercraft MP40, I remember when they put out that bundle. I remember seeing people on Twitter and stuff saying it's broken. Yeah. It doesn't show that camo. So you're spending $20 and it doesn't even work in game.
Yeah. So it's good that, they're taking a step back. They're like, all right, guys, take a step back.
Yeah.
What are all the problems we need to fix? And just push it out all at once. All these big problems.
Yeah.
Instead of, releasing small fixes
here and there.
Yeah.
But
unless, the control one. That was really nice, at least for us. I would consider that a major issue with the flags, A, B, and C.
I would too. Yeah, and those are the little things do add up too. There's always those big issues that they may have within the update they need to fix, but the little things, depending on how much you play, you and I, those little things, when you play for a while, those become so annoying.
Very annoying.
They almost ruin your enjoyment of the game.
Yeah.
Because
you're just dealing with it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. You're constantly playing in it and you're running across it. So the season 2 update, it looks really good with that aspect. They're fixing some of the things. Some of the stuff in the season 2, though, I've heard, do you have some of the notes on a few of the things that they have?
I've seen some of the leaks. I don't have notes on it.
One of the things I do want to say that I'm not looking forward to, bro, you already know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That map.
Yep.
That map that's coming back. USS Texas from World War II.
Yeah.
Bruv.
I don't want that.
Dude, this is a L. This is a ledgehammer.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't want that map back.
Dude, if you sit all the way in the back and you snipe, if that's your MO, you're gassed. You're so excited. If you do anything else, you have to hate this map.
Yeah,
this map sucked.
Yeah, it does suck.
Plain and simple. And let's not sugarcoat it here.
I haven't seen there have been leaks of operators and stuff and whatnot coming. I haven't seen too much of that stuff because it seems like they're doing a pretty good job of keeping this under wrap.
Yeah,
but again, I just hope season 2 it comes out with better stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
More I hope they add more maps to Champ Hill. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be a big dub. I'd want that.
Even if they didn't, again, we're still satisfied with what is it, 4 maps that we have.
Yeah, we're fine.
But it's just, I just really want season 2 to start off with a good start, a bang, and they fix a lot of these bugs.
Yeah. No, I want all these bugs to be fixed. Like, if the content within it is trash, so be it.
Yeah.
But
Which
dude,
sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's sad that you have to talk about it like that.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, this, like, I don't know.
Again, because like
I don't understand that map choice. That's one thing I just don't get that.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that.
USS Texas out of the. I hated World War II, right?
Yeah.
And like I would have rather taken. Like, well, it was a good map. Ardennes Forest. I like that map. That was one of the few maps I liked on that game.
Yeah, Ardennes Forest was a good one, I thought. What were some of... There was a couple of other ones. There's one that I'm trying to think of. I can't remember the name of it. I'll go look it up right now because it's going to drive me nuts. But, yeah, just of all the ones that they thought of...
Why USS Texas?
Yeah, I just have no idea.
Like, yeah, and well, it makes sense that they're pulling from World War II, that game, because, you know, it's a World War II based game.
London Docks.
Yeah, London Docks is good, too.
Good map. Decent.
But, yeah. Better than USS Texas.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Way better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they literally chose the worst map.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's going on there. Worried about them. Getting nervous.
Well, I think this just... They need I don't know if they have people that like play the game. They need to hire someone that just plays the game every single day, like 8 hours a day.
Yeah, right.
AKA like a true fan of Call of Duty, and they know like what people like and what people don't like.
Yeah,
you know.
No, that's true. Just get somebody like that. Yeah, I don't know. It bothers me that they're going to be doing that. I mean, I hope with some of the other things in it that it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But still, it's...
And it sucks, too, because, like, I don't know if USS Texas will get released, like, right when Season 2 comes out.
Yeah.
Or if it's, you know, we have to wait halfway through the season, then the map's going to come out, which is, like, a whole nother thing. Like, I get why they have to wait to push out new maps and new, like, weapon balances.
Yeah.
Like, halfway through the season and stuff, because they're probably still working on it.
Yeah. No, they definitely are.
But it's just, I don't know. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I wish, you know, if they had 3 maps coming out, they just came out, like, right at launch or whatever. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, just, like, whenever they get it done, just like, send all of it. Just launch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't kind of... like slowly drip it out. I mean, that's something I just don't like in general.
Yeah.
That they do.
Yeah.
I'd rather to just send it all out at once. You know, but I get why they have to drip feed us everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, people, they're hyped, then they stop playing, and then they're hyped again because something new's coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. And I think a big part of that, Fortnite changed the game with all that stuff. You know, I think they really innovated and made a lot of other developers like realize there's another way to do it, and people like it this way. But now it's so saturated, and everyone's doing the season thing. It's just annoying.
Yeah. No, it's just that's the thing. Like, when in doubt, just start doing the season like release, and then you'll be good to go.
Yeah, like the way that I see it, I think it's just like a money pit.
Yeah.
Like there's. Man, we already spent $60 on the game. I don't want to keep spending $20 on skins.
No, I don't want to either.
Time.
You know, and that's like right we talked about at the top of the episode. It's like I want a system in place where I can go and just play and earn my shit, and I don't have to spend any money. You know, and like I'm prepared for the grind.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But this, like, there's some stuff. I think a lot of the stuff that they have in the like little bundles that they put out for Vanguard. Personally, there's a very few that are like really intriguing to me.
Yeah.
The skins. The skins that I've seen, I don't like.
Yeah.
The camos look cool. Some of the camos look cool, but I'll never buy them. Like, for $20 for a camo. Like, that's basically the only thing I'd want.
Yeah, yeah. And even, like, going back to Fortnite, like, Fortnite doesn't have a system in place like that either. No. But I think where they're winning is that the game's free from start. The multiplayer, at least, the game's free. And the skins and stuff are reasonably priced. They're like $5.
Yeah.
Not $20.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, that's just, man, $20, you can use $20 to do a lot of stuff. You can buy food. You can buy a whole meal.
Yeah, exactly.
A good meal.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, it's definitely not a good system. And I wonder with Microsoft buying it, if a lot of this stuff's going to change or not. You know?
Yeah. And
I don't know. I would imagine.
Can you imagine, like, this happens and nothing happens? Which is a possibility, too. Literally nothing happens.
We've thought about it. Yeah. You know, I've seen a few people online say that, and it's it is like a pessimistic outlook, but it's true. We can't, like, we're excited about it just because of Microsoft's track record. But we can't say anything until they're like, they actually have it, which is, I think that's going to be, they're going to probably acquire them in 2023, is it?
Yeah. Definitely 2023, based on, because they're under review of the FTC right now.
Yeah. It's like a whole political problem, and kind of rightfully so. I get why, but nothing's really going to happen for a whole year, right? So we can't jump the gun and see what's going to happen. I mean, we just have to wait it out. And again, once we see something from Microsoft, we actually see some action on the game. Yeah. That's when we can start making our decisions and seeing like, oh wow, they're actually doing some good, or they're on the right path with it.
Yeah.
But you're right. They could do absolutely nothing. They could just follow in the footsteps of what Activision did. They saw what they left, and they're like, all right, we're just going to keep doing that. Yeah. You guys made good money on it? All right.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like there's so many levels to it now because Microsoft, I mean, they own certain developers, but they're directly under Microsoft. Call of Duty is not. Call of Duty is under Activision. Then above Activision is Microsoft. It's there's so many steps. Like you're telling me some president's going to go down, talk to Microsoft, relay their message, then the president of Activision has to go and talk to each developer, and then the developer's president has to go and talk to their actual employees about what's happening.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No,
nothing's like the change is going to take a long time to happen.
No, it's going to take a very,
if any
long
change
time.
happens, like that message is going to take forever. And again, like we're in the middle of a COD life cycle right now. Like it's not going to happen in Vanguard.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. So we'll just have to wait until next year.
Yeah,
next COD.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to see what happens.
Right.
But I will say though, like on a positive note, like Sledgehammer, they've been pretty transparent so far about like everything, all the problems. They know about the problems and they're trying to fix this stuff. Because they've been pretty vocal on Twitter about it.
Yeah, which is good. I mean,
yeah, it's good.
There's all the stuff that we saw within the past couple of weeks transpiring. I mean, obviously with this, with Microsoft and Activision, this whole thing going on, and then just in general, all the problems that have been in the game and haven't been looked at. Yeah, I think they made a release once they came back from vacation about it, so that's good. And then we're seeing that too, even with the CDL too, with the Call of Duty League, we're seeing some transparency too. They said they're going to give updates like after every like major, just kind of checking in on what's going to be added to the game and all that stuff. Yeah, and we need that. You just need transparency and you need communication in all this stuff. Yeah, because when we have no idea what's going on, especially for us. We're just kind of like looking around like, are there any patches coming out? Like, do these guys even know this is a problem? Yeah. So I appreciate Sledgehammer being like, yes, we see this is a problem. We're working on it. Don't worry. Yeah. And I'm like, all right.
And delaying this season 2 is definitely positive note. Again, reiterating, don't release a season if it's all fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Start off fixing like all the major problems, and if the fans find other stuff that's broken, so be it. Yeah, because there's probably going to be stuff that's broken that they don't even know about.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But I think we can end it off on CDL talk. So if you guys stuck around this long, we're gonna
appreciate it. First off,
we're gonna transition to some CDL talk right now. We won't talk too much about it.
Just a quick recap on what's been happening.
Yeah, mainly the Boston team. I think we should focus on that because it's our team.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's funny because I just pulled it up here. I wanted to see what was going on with the current game that they have going on right now. But yeah, the CDL Kickoff Classic is this week, or the weekend that we're filming this. This is Sunday, so this is the finals. So by the time this comes out, obviously it'll have happened already, and you'll know who won, and we haven't yet. Yeah, as we're doing this. But yeah, it's been a pretty good event. Seeing all the teams, all the new people we've mentioned in other episodes, like finally playing. And the biggest thing for us, like I mentioned at the beginning, Boston finally playing with their whole team, and when they got Methods, Capsidal, Nero, and TJ Haley. Yep, actually playing. I can't remember. Did they win their first game that they played, or did they get knocked out right in the beginning
against New York? They lost.
They lost that. Yeah, right? Was it 3-1? They lost, I think.
3-2.
3-2. Yeah. They looked pretty darn good though. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is that they're playing New York, and like checking out right now, New York is on Champ Sunday.
Yeah.
So New York is a nasty team.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, they brought it all the way to Game 5. So
Yeah.
overall, again, like this tournament, I mean, theoretically, it doesn't affect their season. Like,
No.
it's not for points or for anything. There is cash for first place.
Yep.
But it doesn't affect the season.
No.
But I mean, every player is like going hard
Yeah.
and stuff. But it was nice to see that our team can hang. And
Yeah.
I will say, this season, all the teams can hang.
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, the big thing from it, like you said, since all these teams are looking really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were worried, just because Boston's a new team, and you always think, new people in the CDL might not do that good.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, since New York is here on Sunday and they're looking really good,
Yeah.
I mean, they brought them to a Game 5, like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yeah.
like, they did lose, but that's still, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome to see it. It would have been bad if they got 3-0 fried.
Yeah, right off the bat. Yeah.
And that didn't happen at all.
Yeah. So, I mean, it'll be nice to see when the season starts to see where, the games, really matter for points and where they stack up against the other 11 teams. But, I mean, I'm happy with the team so far, just off the one day that we saw them play.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they've got a great organization over there for Oxygen Esports and with the Boston Breach. I mean, all those guys, they look so freaking good. Like Methods and Teach look great, and then the two new guys, Nero and Capsidal, dude, they are crazy good. Those kids. Like, we never really seen them play before, and they just came in and, dude, they took over. Capsidal in particular, man, he had some, superstar moments in that game.
Yeah. They look insanely good. And I'm excited to see them play live at LAN. When we go to an event, we're going to be going to New York in the summer, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that we know that this new, New York-Boston rivalry in COD, that Boston can hang, oh, man, it'd be awesome to see Boston play New York, match up live at LAN, and then beating them in New York.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Legendary.
Yeah.
They'd be like the 49ers beating the Packers at Lambeau in the snow.
Packers are also 0-4, just to say that. The 49ers. They cannot beat them.
Dig the knife in. But yeah, I'm really excited for the rest of the season because, again, like you said yourself, man, all the teams are looking really good. And it's just every year we're going to see it get more and more competitive, which is exciting.
Yeah. And I want to say too, we're on episode 50. Yeah, episode 50, almost coming up on 1 year.
Yeah, which is crazy.
One whole year.
We're gonna have some champagne while we're doing that episode.
Oh yeah, the 1 year anniversary episode. But yeah, when we do that 1 year anniversary episode, I want to let you guys know to send us questions if you have any, because that episode, I think we're gonna make it, about us. We're gonna,
exactly.
Talk more about who we are, things like that.
Yeah.
And we also got some other surprises coming up too.
Absolutely, sir.
That a lot's coming.
Yeah. No, exactly. We say it every episode, but it's true. We're getting excited for it. So we're going to be waiting for the 1 year. So we can't wait to share that stuff with you. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please just DM us on Twitter or leave comments on YouTube, anywhere, just to leave some questions. If you don't, then we'll have questions anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have questions written up about us. We're superstars. But I think, that's all we really wanted to cover about the CDL. I don't want to go too in depth about
not really
all of it, but
just shout out Boston, shout out Oxygen, shout out Adam Morrison, the King.
Shout out Methods, shout out the whole team.
Yeah, the whole squad.
The whole team. I can't if they win a championship this year, which
I'm gonna flip.
They could. They definitely could. That'd be awesome.
I'm gonna flip.
But yeah, I think we covered everything we wanted to, right?
Yeah,
Season 2, Microsoft, and the possible rumors.
Yeah, I think we're good to go, bro.
Okay. I also want to mention and just say thank you to all the people, watching so far. I know we're going to say all this stuff in the 1 year video, but it's been crazy to see the support because everyone's listening basically the whole way through.
Yeah.
Every episode.
They're listening to our annoying voices for an hour.
And they're probably like, man, these fucking dumbass.
Yeah, exactly.
What do they know about
exactly.
God?
So we apologize for your ears having to listen to us this entire time.
Yeah, right.
But thank you.
Yeah. No,
it means a lot.
Yeah. No, it's been really cool to see because our episodes, again, we've almost been doing it for a year, slowly growing.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have, other casual players just understand the struggles and
dude.
high points of COD.
Yeah, we are all in this together.
Yeah.
We're just two average casual players
Yeah.
who just want to vent our frustrations and talk about the game just in general, the highs and lows of casual COD gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that other people feel the same way too.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Dude, because before we wrap, like there are times where like we're complaining and stuff. I'm like, I wonder if other people actually really care about this stuff.
All the time, all the time. I'm like, there's no way, like maybe we're just nitpicking like a bunch of clowns.
Yeah, because we watch competitive, so like there's stuff that like we probably notice more than others.
Yeah. And I'm sure some of you guys aren't like, don't take it as serious as us, and that's fine. But there's probably people too who take it just as serious, or if not more serious, and you guys totally understand this, and that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
We all have like the basic struggles, and then there's like the nitpicky struggles too.
Yeah,
At
the end of the day, we all just want to hop on Call of Duty and just play the game and have fun
and absolutely fry people.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we want to do.
Last thing too, we have to mention is that currently, I'm not going to jinx it, knocking on wood now.
Knock on wood.
Is that we've been on a 2-day complete winning streak in Champ Hill.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah. So by next Monday when this comes out, we're probably still going to be on that streak. So come try to beat us.
Yeah. Come beat
us.
That'll
happen.
In duos, Champ Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, and to the guys that I will say, if you guys are listening, this is funny. Dude, those guys, we're in the final round. Like, we'll end it on this. We're in the final round, and I think it was 4 to like 9 or 10 lives. Something like, no, it was dead even. Was it even?
They had like 1 or 2 more lives. I think they had like 6 or 7, and we had like 4 or 5.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So we were going to the final round, and before we even loaded into the game, the guys messaged us and said, wow, GG's, good luck. It was a good run for you guys.
Yeah, you guys had a good run.
And we were like, what? What?
Huh?
And
they proceeded to lose.
Yeah. Like I love the confidence and like cockiness of like COD players, just because I mean you gotta be confident in like your game, you know. And I will say, Call of Duty people, like, we're one of the cockiest and confident people like in the world.
Yep.
Like playing this game.
Like, we know that, and we know we're good, right?
Yeah.
But we're not gonna say that because, again, you could always it could come around and bite you.
They jinxed themselves.
Yeah, they did. And then we played them again in the next finals, and we beat them even worse.
Again, yeah.
And they didn't say anything that time.
Yep, yeah.
And I'm like, that's what I thought.
They
got beat twice in a row badly.
Yeah. And I love those moments. I'm sure people listening to this, they've done the same thing to other people too. It's just always so nice and rewarding
the best
when
ever.
Someone just talks shit about you right before. Like, don't jinx yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, talk shit after. Beat us badly, and then be like, you guys are trash, because I can't say anything.
Yeah, exactly,
because I lost to you already.
Yeah,
but going into the game, be like, yo, GG's, you're gonna get smoked. I'm like, we'll see about that.
You got to give each other their respect.
Yeah, give them respect. Yeah, like, we got decent lives going into the finals here.
Yeah,
those guys, you got clowned on. You suck.
Yeah,
sorry.
See ya.
They learned a lesson there.
Maybe we'll play them again tonight.
We'll see.
That'd be nice.
I'll remember their names.
Yeah. But
anyway, on that happy note.
Yeah, we'll wrap it on that. But guys, make sure to follow us on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. More stuff to come on that YouTube too. We're also on all streaming platforms. Go on anchor.fm/the COD Casuals. You'll see all the platforms that we're on: Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and more. And make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, because we've been very active on the Twitter, Instagram. We've been posting on that every single week.
Yep.
And trying to grow that account a little bit more too. And on Instagram too, we've been adding to our stories, trying to just engage a little bit more with everyone, because again, like, we want this to be a family, and it's pretty cool that people are even like listening to our episodes.
It's amazing
every single week.
So we appreciate all you guys out there.
So all right, guys, I guess we'll end it here. This has been episode 50 of the COD Casuals. We're your host, Justin,
and I'm Mike,
and we will see you guys next week.
Take it easy.
See ya.